All I want to do is a vroom, 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 and a zoom, zoom. Welcome back to Ask the Energy Advisor. I'm your energy advisor at Noble REMC, Brian Hawk. Today we're just going to bring in, I think we've mentioned this in our videos in the past, today's finally the day. Beautiful day for it. You can hear the birds chirping, sun shining. If you saw the beginning of this, you just saw how glorious it is to sit on an electric mower. Just to preface this, we're not trying to tell you that you have to go out and buy an electric mower. We're not trying to tell you have to go out and buy an electric car. We're just trying to tell you everything we know about electricity and help you out in that decision-making process. So today, number one, we'd like to thank Kendallville Outdoor Power Equipment and Rental for letting us use this electric mower. This is not a cheap mower. They trust us with it, so we really want to give them a shout out and a thanks to Sean for letting us use this. What we have today, this was no joke. This is my Skag that we pulled out earlier, and how I was dressed, other than this is just for fun. Sometimes. I wear earmuffs when I'm using my mower. It's just a loud mower. That's just all there is to it. I've got about 3 acres that I maintain, so at the end of that, if you don't wear earmuffs, you're paying for it. And I hope you saw how quiet this guy was. You know, that's one of my, if I were trying to sell this to you, that would be one of my number one selling points, is how quiet this is to operate. So from that, we're gonna move on. Simplicity. We made fun of it in the beginning of the video. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've gone out to mow yard, checked my tanks, empty, checked my gas cans, empty. It's only a 5-minute drive to the gas station, 5 minutes back, but it irritates the crap out of me when I have to do it. So to the point where I want to put a fuel tank at my property just to use my lawnmower. You saw in the video, this is quite simple. This charger right here, it just hangs on the wall and it plugs into your standard 120 outlet. It operates at 1,050 watts, so it actually uses less than a space heater. Here's your plug that plugs into the Skag. Very simple. You saw that come out of the back of it in the beginning of the video. So really, no electrician required. As long as you've got a recep close by, you can plug this in, you're done. Kind of a neat marriage here. Skag and Vanguard went together. Vanguard is your battery package and Skag is your chassis package. So this is a 48 volt, 5 kilowatt hour battery that they've equipped this Skag with. And quite simply what they're saying is this thing is rated for 5 acres. I've got a 30 foot, maybe 28 foot incline hill back here. I'm sure that if I went back there and started mowing that hill, I'm not going to get 5 acres out of it. When you're talking about batteries versus internal combustion, same principles apply. The more you work it, the less you get out of it, you know, as far as usage. That being said, you know, 5 kilowatt hour battery, 1,050 watt charger, they estimate it right at 5 hours to charge this battery. They're saying from 0 to 80% in 3 hours, and then from 80% to 100, much like an electric vehicle, you know, that gets you to that 5 hour period. What that means on your bill, it's basically 10 cents to mow an acre of yard, if you can truly get 5 acres out of this. So 5 kilowatt hours, On our rates at 10, we're just gonna upcharge it to 10 cents. That's 50 cents to quote unquote mow 5 acres. So very economical to operate. And on those lines, electric direct drive motors. I think I have 5, maybe 7 pulleys, 2 belts on this one. I've had to replace belts. It's not a lot of fun. Direct drive. Not gonna say they're never going to fail. These I know fail. You know, I've been driving the Mach-E for 2.5 years. I have had nothing fail on the electric side or the motor side. So really, I'm not going to say maintenance free, but as maintenance free as what it can be built. Very simple. The controls are very similar to this, other than you don't have to choke anything. Turn the key on. Another favorite of mine, lights. I don't mow after dark, so I don't know why this pleases me so much, but it just does. But it's simple. Turn on the battery. We've got a control center or a command center right here. It tells you what your available battery is and the battery that you've used. So there's going to come a time pretty quickly as you're mowing or you figure this out where at some point you say, okay, I don't have enough to get back to my charger, or you figure out that you can mow your yard twice without, you know, charging your battery. So that's a great way to just monitor that. Other than that, I mean, there's really not much more to say. Got a great phone holder right here if you want to listen to your podcasts. Obviously, this is a much older mower. This is 2004 technology versus 2022. One thing I will say, my cup holder is too shallow to hold my beverage of choice. It falls out, makes me very angry. I love the fact that this cup holder is much deeper. Has nothing to do with the electric version of this or not, just one of my little fun facts. So really, that's about it when it comes to this. It operates very similar. Like I said, it's much quieter. We're gonna do some hot laps out here with both mowers so that you can gonna keep the mic on so that you can get an idea of sound level of the traditional mower versus the electric mower. So with that, I've been waiting a long time to get on this bad boy and mow, so let's get to it. Okay, one last thing before we take off. I didn't mention, this is the low end of Skaggs commercial. This is actually a Tiger Cat 2 now in their production. This is the high end of their residential. So you could probably use this in housing additions commercially, you know, it's not gonna be a problem, but just apples to apples. I just wanted to make sure we cleared that up. Skaggs is coming out with a commercial model, supposedly sometime this year. So I look for that to be more of like an 8 to 10 hour machine. So if that's what you're looking at, they're working on it. There are other manufacturers out there that are coming out or have come out with commercial machines, and they're in that 8 to 10 hour operational range also. So just wanted to put that out there because I know a lot of guys out there, once they get on these, they're running them for 10, 12 hours a day. We get it. So again, not trying to sell you something, just trying to be completely honest with you. I will not be hot rodding this one. Now, how cool was that? Again, guys, thanks for watching our videos. Again, we'd like to throw a shout out to Kendallville Outdoor Power Equipment and Rental for letting us use this. you have any questions about this mower, give Sean a call. He'd love to talk to you about it. Again, thanks for watching our videos. Brian Hawk, Ask the Energy Advisor, Noble REMC.